Welcome back to More About Decor, the show where we talk a little less about painting and a little more about decor in general. I think you'll like today's episode because it's a quick and easy project. I had a customer contact me about updating her fireplace. She wanted whitewash. So just a note before we get started. We're almost at 700 subscribers, so help a girl out and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on our way to 1,000. Don't forget we have a giveaway, so if you visit lavintagedecor on Instagram, look for the giveaway post, then you can find out how to win $500 worth of products. So here's the fireplace before we got started. All I did was tape off the metal part because it wasn't coming out easily. So just got started with that, and it's, a lovely design in the brick, and it's all in very good shape, but a lot of people are considering fireplaces that are the original red brick dated nowadays. So we're going to take care of that. The products we're going to use are Dixie Belle's Sea Spray. That's a texture additive. We're going to add it to some paint. Now, I had a bunch of leftover jars of whites, so I'm not even sure. I think I used buttercream. I maybe mixed it in with some cotton. I just had some leftover jars, and now I'm just putting in some of that texture additive. And then I even used a mister bottle occasionally to re-wet it a little bit. You want to use an old chip brush for this. You don't want to use one of your good brushes, simply because you're kind of jamming that mixture into the brick. So it looks like it's going on pretty easily, but you really kind of have to press it in. I also did 2 coats. I did a light coat at first just to make sure that I was on track with what the homeowner wanted. I didn't want to do too much at first and then have her say, oh, I wanted more red to show through. So that was my reasoning in going a little bit lighter. So you will see that she had an inspiration picture. And so I think we hit the nail on the head pretty good with the inspiration. So like I said, it took a couple coats to get where we needed to be with this. If you would like to order Dixie Belle products, the link's in my description box for my affiliate link. That means you order directly from Dixie Belle, but it doesn't cost you any more. I just get a little kickback on it. So happy to help you out with these products. So as you see, it's a pretty easy process. It just takes a little while to get in all of the nooks and crannies. I also tried to avoid the grout lines. So when you see me misting, that's when I got a little paint in the grout lines and I tried to remove it. A little bit is okay, but overall, because it would just look like plaster got in there from the original masonry, but I tried to keep as much off as possible because I think that really helps set it off, just like grout sets off your project. Now, as you notice, I was tugging a little bit on the screen, and it was pretty stationary, so you'll see eventually. So here's the finished project, and here is the inspiration. So you notice that the screen is black in the inspiration photo, so we're going to take care of that next. So this time I tape off the thoroughly dried fireplace and use a product called Slick Stick. This is a bonding primer by Dixie Belle, and it's meant to use on slick surfaces to help the paint adhere. This stuff is awesome. You'll need 2 coats of it. You want to let it dry thoroughly in between coats. Next, I used a product called Silk. This is our new all-in-one mineral paint in the color Anchor, which is the darkest black. This paint is awesome because it has a sealer and a primer built in. Now, it's not a bonding primer, so I wanted to make sure that it really stuck to that metal. So that's why I did use Slick Stick, but in most cases you're not going to need any primer. But it just would give it a lovely finish that won't need any top coat. You can see already that it's improving the looks of this 100%. It's funny how things get dated. So the trend is to get rid of all the brass. So I also suggested the ceiling fan blades and the hearth. So that's the next thing the homeowners are considering. I'd like to paint and stencil the hearth. So here's the finished fireplace, and I love it. I think it looks so modern and fresh and updated, yet it's still traditional. And here's a better look in the homeowner's living room. So I want to thank you so much for watching today, and if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and share it if you would. And also hit the subscribe button and don't forget the notifications bell. Visit us at lavintagedecor.company, and on Instagram we're lavintagedecor, and on Facebook we're lavintagedecor Altoona. Stay well.